Mobility isn't just about stretching. It's about how well you can move through a full range of motion with control and strength. So today we're going to be doing a lot of moving, a lot of rotation, and then also working on some core stability. So find yourself some space where you can be moving back and forth. You don't need any other equipment. You might want a pair of shoes, or just make sure you're not having socks on a slippery floor. Okay, so you want to be able to have some traction there. You are going to start by doing an inchworm. We are reaching down. We are going to, nice and controlled, walk our body out. Then we are going to drop down and then pick that chest up and look up. Nice big stretch. And then drop back down and bring yourself up, and then start slowly walking those feet up towards those hands. And then back out with the hands. We're gonna do this 10 times. Drop down for our second one. Pick that head up. And bring yourself up and slowly walk those feet up as those hips get higher. Walk out. Drop down. Get a nice stretch there. Pick yourself up and walk those feet up. I'm going to turn around. If you can keep going that way. We're going into our fourth. Drop down. Get that nice stretch. Pick yourself up and walk those feet in and back out. This is 5. We're halfway. Drop down. Here's 6. I'm gonna try to fit another one in here. Walk those feet up and walk those arms out. That's 7. Walk those feet in. I'm gonna turn around and going out for 8. Drop down, pick that chest up, and pick yourself up. Walk those feet in. We're gonna do 2 more. 9. Walk those feet in. Last one. Walk out, drop down. Pick that chest up, look up. Nice stretch here. And bring yourself up and walk those feet right in. Okay, this next one, we're gonna do a walking in step lunge with a rotation. So we are going to stay low to the floor with these lunges, really holding our core. So I'm gonna start down here, say in a plank position. You are going to bring that one leg up. You can drop that elbow to the ground and then open up to the side. Okay, and that's 1. We're gonna go for 10. Remember, I want you to stay close to the floor. So you are going to bring that leg in and then bring it forward. And then same thing, drop down, open up. There's 2. And then nice step in, bring that other leg forward. 3. Stay nice and low, bring it forward. And there's 4. Turn around. elbow down, open up for 5, and bring that other one forward, and go down. Open up, 6, down, and open up, 7, down, and up. That's 8. We got 2 more. Bring that elbow down as close as you can. Open up. And then last one, bringing that leg in and bring it across. And that's 10. All right, next, you're gonna be working on a little bit of strength and a little bit of rotation. You're gonna wanna use that core as well. We are going to be doing a push-up, and then we'll be opening up and rotating to the side. I'm gonna show you the first option and for the first few, and then I'll show you how you can modify. So in that push-up, you're gonna have your arms just underneath your shoulders. Step those legs back. Make sure you tuck that pelvis up, protect that lower back. I don't want it looking like this. Okay, so tuck that in. You're going to push up and then open up to the side. 1, bring it back down, push up, and open up. That's 2, back down, and open. 3, push up, and 4. Now for a modification, you're gonna drop down onto those knees, but same thing, so I don't want your butt back here. I don't want it down like this. I want you to pick it up. I want you to tuck that pelvis up, nice neutral spine. And same thing, push up, and then twist yourself open to the side. There's 5. Bring it back down. 6. 7. Just about done. 8. 9. And 10. All right, nice work. For the next one, we're going to be doing bear crawls. I'm gonna say count 40 little steps for your bear crawls. So you're gonna be start on your hands and knees. You're really gonna wanna use your core for this one. It might get hard in your core, it might get hard in your quads. So you're on your hands and knees. We are going to pick those knees up. They're staying close to the ground, but not on the ground. And you're gonna keep that core tight so that you can keep a neutral spine. Okay, we don't wanna be hunched and we don't wanna be sticking our butt up either. Okay, so pick those knees up off the ground and then we are going to walk. There's 1, 2, nice and controlled, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep that core tucked, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm gonna turn around, 14, and you're counting your steps, don't worry about the hands, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, we're halfway there. Don't go too fast, keep it slow, it should be hard. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and
28, 29, 30, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. Nice work, guys. That one's hard. I feel that one in my quads, and I feel my core definitely too. This next one's a lot easier. We're gonna do a side squat, but you're putting all the weight in your heels, and we are going to hinge forward. So put that weight in your heels. You're going to step out wide, drop into that squat, hinge forward, and bring those arms up front. Nice and controlled. Get that nice stretch through the back there, and bring it up together. There's 1, 2. Drop that weight back in those heels, and hinge forward. Bring it back up. Down for 3. Weight in those heels. Bring it back up. And back down. 4. Nice stretch. Lean back. Push those hips back. Down for 5. You can even pick those toes up to feel that you got that weight in those heels. And push back. Down for 6. Push those hips right back. And 7. And we're gonna go the other way. We just got a few more. 8. Together. Weight in those heels. 9. Together. And 10. Bring it together. Okay, for this next one, we're going to be doing some walking lunges, but when we're in our lunge, we are going to twist our upper body to the side. Okay, so keeping yourself upright, and we're staying tall. So this one tall, I'm gonna step forward in that lunge, and then nice and slow and controlled, I'm gonna twist towards that front leg, the outer side of that front leg. Bring it back in, and together. Other leg, down, and twist. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. There's 2. And twist. There's 3. Twist. That's 4. Drop down. And twist. 5. Drop down. Twist. 6. Twist. There's 7. Drop down. Twist. 8. We got 2 more. Drop down. 9. And 10. Nice work. Okay, next with your body, we're just going to be doing good morning. So working on that hinging movement. So hinging at the hips, we're not bending at the back. So I'll stand sideways so you can see. I'll just put my hands back here. You're going to bend your knees, and then nice and controlled, we're gonna push our hips back. See, as we're hinging at those hips, push those hips right back until you get a nice stretch up through your hamstrings and those glutes. And then bring yourself up. Okay, nice and controlled. those knees and push those hips back. That's 2. Drive those feet into the ground. See if you can engage your glutes as well. Bring it back up. And down for 3. And push up through those feet. And 4. Bring it back up. 5. We're halfway. Make sure that spine's neutral. Pushing those hips right back. And we're going down for 6. Push up. And 7. Drive through those feet. 8. We're going to do 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice work. Okay, we're going to finish off with a little bit of stretching. So first, I'm going to have you bring that leg forward. You can have your back knee on the ground. Just wait, sorry. I need to get a timer going so I can time it. Okay, so back knee on the ground. And then we are going to push, you're pushing that knee. So keep that heel in the ground and push that knee forward. We're just gonna work on our ankle mobility here. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. I also like to put some weight on this when I do it, but for the sake of just not having to use equipment, I'm just showing you with your body. You can just press that down up on the front knee here and just really dig that heel into the ground too to make sure that it's staying, that heel staying in the ground. And you should feel that pushing on your ankle. Okay, and that was 30 seconds. We're gonna switch sides. Bring that leg forward and then push that knee over those toes. You can bring that back knee closer if you need. Just remember, we're trying to keep that heel on the ground. Okay, we're gonna hold that one for 30 seconds. Getting ankle mobility will help you a lot with your squats and stuff. If you don't have ankle mobility, it's going to make it very hard for you to squat with weight, because it's not going to allow your knee to go over your toes. And even though that's what we used to get told is when you're squatting, you should keep your knees behind your toes. That's not true. We want our knees to be able to go over our toes. Okay, now we're just gonna do some little leg stretches just from all that movement. We are just going to do that pigeon, so just bring that leg up front. You can let that back toe lay on the ground, and then you can just drop down into this and get nice and comfortable. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll do 30 seconds on the other side. And we're just about done. I'm gonna wrap this up pretty quick. And you can move around in it. Sometimes I like to kind of push that hip down towards the ground, the other one. Kind of wiggle it, and we're gonna switch legs up front. Again, you can lay that back toe on the ground, and then you can get comfortable and just hinge forward and relax. And same thing, like if you want to move around, kind of wiggle where you feel more of a stretch, you can do that. And then for the last one, we are just going to sit in a straddle position. And then you can try to keep your chest upright. And we are going to lean over to the one side. And then if you want, you can bring your arm over just to get a little more of a stretch up through your side. Or if this feels better, you can hinge forward. When I hinge forward like that, I can get my hamstring a lot better. And that's where I want that stretch right now. And then we are just going to go over to the other side. And same thing, just hold that one. If that mobility session felt a little hard for you, that's normal and it should. You should be engaging your core, you should be engaging those glutes, you should be engaging those muscles, working on building some strength through your mobility. And also just really like pushing your body, especially for that core stability and everything. It was a struggle for me with those bear crawls were honestly the hardest part for me. They really get my quads going. So don't think that you're doing it wrong if it felt hard. Sometimes mobility will feel hard. It just depends what you're doing. I hope you feel good after doing this and hope you didn't break too much of a sweat. And yeah, have a great day.